today's video, we're doing a little maintenance on this Hellcat, y'all. A lot of you watched the video, specifically, you know, over 100,000 of you. How much horsepower does it take in a Hellcat? 640 wheel is not quite in alignment with that car doing 130 mile an hour track speed. We're gonna load in this Q16 race gas right now. Yo, what's up everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod to Fame, and we are back with another video. In today's video, we're doing a little maintenance on this Hellcat. Y'all saw me race against the 911 Turbo and the GT500. We're gonna do a little bit of maintenance, and then we're gonna run it on the dyno and see how much horsepower the car makes. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's go. All right, guys, so a lot of you watched the video. Specifically, you know, over 100,000 of you watched me race this Hellcat against a Porsche 911 Turbo S. So you saw that race go down, you guys enjoyed it, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you want to know, how much horsepower does it take in a Hellcat to beat a car like that? And that's what we're going to find out today. Starting with, we're doing a little bit of maintenance right now, starting with a spark plug change. The oil change was done already. We're doing a spark plug change now, and then after we're done with all that stuff, we're going to run it already strapped down to the dyno, ready to go to see how much power this Charger Hellcat makes. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna know is, well, what's the mod, Steph? What's done to this thing? It's actually relatively simple. I mean, there's a lot of mods done as far as like aesthetic, as well as suspension, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot that was put into this car, but power adders specifically, this car simply has a 285 pulley, leg maker intake, Demon injectors. Power-wise, it just has an exhaust. And then it's tuned by your friends at Team Hellcat. Well, I should say our friends. Maybe they could be your friend. Hit them up. That is the setup of this car, so it's relatively simple. Not that many mods done. Also, upgraded thermostat does not count, but I'll call things like that supporting mods are done to this car to make sure that it runs its optimal condition. That being said, let's see what those mods make on a dyno. We're gonna do a baseline. This car was tuned by Team Hellcat, but it was tuned by Team Hellcat almost 2 years ago. A lot has happened in advancements in tuning in the last 2 years. So I believe whatever baseline number we get, we're going to be able to get a lot higher with a retune, which Team Hellcat is coming to do today. We're actually gonna also switch the setup that this car is on. Currently it's on HP tuners, is what the car is on currently. But when you're on HP tuners and you don't have a laptop and you don't have the cable with the credits, it gets to be a little annoying when you want to make a change to the tune. Now this car, I couldn't run a race gas tune or anything because he doesn't have all of that stuff. And most of you that get your car modified and tuned, you don't have all that stuff either. So that's where Diablo Sport comes in, which is what we're switching this car to. We're changing it from HP tuners to Diablo Sport. And the reason that we're doing that is because now the customer will have the power to make whatever changes that he wants to make on the fly, right? So however many tunes he has available for this car that Team Hellcat makes, it can be loaded onto this tuner. And no matter where he is, he can stop in a gas station for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and literally change his tune from maybe his 93 octane tune to his race gas tune. If he decides that somebody's talking ish that day and he wants to go out to Mexico and gap him, he has the ability to do that by simply a button on the screen, which is why I prefer Diablo Sport. It's actually what I'm gonna be running in my twin turbo Hellcat build as well. Reminder guys, this is my friend at the Perfect Touch 215. Nice, beautiful detail center. That's why the car is always so shiny when y'all see it. And that's what he does. Enough of that talking. Let's see what this thing does on our baseline run, 93 octane. And then after that, we're gonna put in race gas and see what it does. Yo, you guys just saw that? All right, so base run, I'll be honest, I think Team Hellcat fluffing a little bit on that base run, because 640 wheel is not quite in alignment with that car doing 130-mile-an-hour trap speed. However, he did let out at 5,500 as opposed to taking it all the way to 6,000 RPMs. But that's your base run, 640 wheel horsepower. Let's see what it does now that Team Hellcat is about to load in the updated 2022. Boy, 744 wheel horsepower, fam, from a pump gas tune. Jeez, 744 wheel horsepower is what that thing just did on a pump gas tune. Listen, guys, I told you that in-track dyno rate's a little on the low side. Like, I know this is like usually about 20 horsepower off what I see other dyno jets running for, but 744 from 640 to 744, huge difference just from a retune. Mind you, this car, like I said, one thing I forgot to mention, this car does have headers. I get this question a lot. Should I do headers on my Hellcat? I'm gonna give y'all my honest to God's opinion. If your car engine is not out already and you don't plan on making 1,000 wheel horsepower, I am a firm believer that you don't need headers. Like, I'm a firm believer you don't need headers in these cars because they don't pick up that much more power. They sound great, make great noise, but they do not pick up a lot more power at this level, at that stage 1 level. So to me, I don't think it's necessary to do headers. I forgot to mention, so this car is upper pulley, injectors, tune, headers, exhaust is what this car has. Obviously, the accessory things like we changed the spark plugs, oil changes, and belt, basically a high strength belt to hold the additional power that's being asked to hold. All right, now we're gonna load in this Q16 race gas right now and see how much more power we make. Right now in the comments, tell me how much more power do you think the Q16 race gas is going to make on this car? Let me know what you think. Yo, I told y'all we was getting serious with this merch. I told y'all we getting serious with this merch. I got on a full sweatsuit right now. The full gray sweatsuit with the gray pants. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? Put the vest on, hoodie. You know what I mean? Make sure you visit moddefame.com right now where you can get the latest and greatest merch that we have available for you right now. Great quality product, fair pricing. You'll like it. Trust me, you're gonna be able to just shop. But make sure you visit there, moddefame.com right now. But for now, back to the video. All right, here we go. Race gas is loaded. Let's go. Let's get this pull in right now. Here's the pull. Yo, your man just made 790 horsepower, 796 foot-pounds of torque. The car jumped another 50 horsepower from a race gas tune. Thick! Yo, I love these cars, man. They, with very little modifications, they make stupid power. I'm gonna tell you right now. We're gonna take this thing back to the track as soon as we can. The first nice day we get, we're gonna take it back to the track, and I guarantee you, on a race gas tune, this car's gonna go 990s. Guaranteed 990s. Little weight reduction, race gas tune, is gonna go 990s. Definite. Listen, bro, Perfect Touch is happy as hell right now, bro. He is over the moon happy. I mean, I'm excited for him and this drive home he's about to make all the way to Philly from New York with all this extra power. She does. And just like that, that near 800 wheel horsepower Charger Hellcat is out the door. Another one, another successful video, guys. I really appreciate y'all. But in the next video, I know y'all gonna wanna know what's going on with the Supercar Slayer. You feel me? Ah, man, I'm so excited. If y'all, listen, y'all just saw 790 wheel horsepower. That thing over there, I'm telling you right now, we're almost done. We're having little bug issues right now, trying to get it going. That's gonna be in the next video. But once we get this thing over here on the dyno, I guarantee you guys, we just loaded this car up with pump 93. We loaded it up with pump 93 gas. And I guarantee you guys, on pump 93, we're gonna be very, very close to 1,000 wheel horsepower. You heard it here first. That's right, it's your boy Stephen here from Mod to Fame. Make sure you visit modtofame.com where you can get this merch, like this great Mod to Fame hoodie I got on. But it's your boy Stephen here from Mod to Fame. And if you like these videos, make sure you come back, like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification so you don't miss no more videos going forward. But until the next one, we out.